Okay, my Moxon Vise is version 1 right here on top. Got the pins that drop in and hold the threaded rods in place. And then you've seen how I adjusted how quickly I can adjust it, so I'm not going to do that now here. Anyway, then, you know, I had thought about doing the pins in the back here, but my thought was as you push against the rod, you're going to push the pins out, and that would just cause problems, I thought. So you can see here I have put the pins in back, and it kind of crushes the back here a little bit, but it works, you know, so that's the good thing, and that's what you're looking for. So that's my first version, and here's my second one. Made this one out of oak instead of poplar. Same thing, 1-inch rods with easily adjust the vise jaw. But with this one, I did take it that one step further, and I routed a couple grooves in the back, some recesses that those pins now can slide into, and that works out really well. But the same thing happens though when you thread this out and you want to push back. You are going to have a tendency to push that pin out, but you can quickly find that spot, and you know, once you get it located, you're good to go. So this one still works in the other manner as well. I can rotate this up and still drop the pin in here if I want. Where are we? There we are. So that setup is still the same. With this one, I cut the shoulders, and I'll tell you that story here quick. Things didn't exactly work out the way I wanted. But here, before I go, the reason for doing this is if you wanted clear, you know, say you had a board that you wanted to plane, and you didn't want any obstructions here. That's why I did this. So now you have a clear face, nothing in the way, and you still have the option of doing it up here if you're just doing saw work and you don't mind those being up there. And then the adjustability is still the same. So it works really nicely. Let's just put it that way. So now getting back to this vise, the reason I cut the shoulders back, and then you see two different colored woods here. This is white oak, and then it's glued to the red oak. And I could just tell you a story that I wanted to have this harder wood here instead of the red oak, but that's not the case. Here's what happened. So my original plan was to I drilled a hole, and I was just going to have a flat on one end so that it would accept these clamps like so. But my first one didn't turn out all that good. My second one, this is my second one, was a little bit better. And so I thought, well, I'll make a template and make them a little bit larger and hit it with a router bit. There's what's happened the first time I tried to route that thing. It just got away from me big time. I'm lucky the bit didn't break, and that's all the damage I did really. So if you can imagine, that was sitting like right here. So I just cut it off. Actually, it was sitting this way. Cut it off. Did a little chisel work to clean things up, and then glued this hardwood piece to the front. So now I can clamp this one with either style clamp. I can clamp this directly to my bench that way, or I can get underneath it with the rapid action clamp over here. You can maybe see this, yeah. And I can clamp it that way as well. Or to any other bench for that matter, you know. And then, but if you wanted this clear, you'd have to clamp it this way. And if you weren't concerned about obstructions, you can use I can use my other clamps, have the pins up on top here. One more. There it is. There you go. That's just how easy and quick that is to adjust. And whatever you want to do, you can do it to that board. Drill it, saw it, chisel work, anything. That thing is just locked and loaded, ready to go. And so you have the capacity on both of these Moxons to do 18 inch or 19 inches wide by about 18 inches deep. I'm pretty sure that's the depth. Let me just kind of, yeah, 18. So excellent capacity, easy and simple to use, and you can put it away and store it without any problem at all. All right, thanks for watching. And the other thing is I've got some work to do on both of these yet. I've got to take care of these edges, but you get the idea of what's going on here. So thanks for watching.